Hi peeps, this is the first episode of Showreel TV. I'm Satyam Trista, and today we are gonna have in our show a really awesome MMA prospect straight out of Illinois, Chicago, Emmanueliadzoh. He is currently fighting for caged aggression. He is 6'2" and he's on a 1 fight win streak currently. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, bro.
Alright, now I can see you.
Yeah, can you see me?
My first time. Yeah, I can see you now.
Okay. Thank you, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Emmanueliadzoh. He is an MMA fighter, and I think he's ranked 62 in active low amateur welterweight. Yeah? Am I correct?
Yeah. I mean, the rankings don't mean shit. Honestly, I'm ranked number 1. These talk to me.
I know it, bro. I know it. You're like the first MMA fighter I've interviewed, so I'm a bit nervous here. Yeah. And so like I saw your first match on YouTube. It was like really awesome, and you just outclassed him. I think full 3 rounds you outclassed him. Chad Gabriel.
Yep. The next fight, mark my words, it will be a KO. That fight, I slipped up on a couple things. It should have been finished. Honestly, should have been finished in the second round, but I was impatient. I didn't. Next time, I'm gonna take my time in the positions when I have the upper hand, and I'm gonna finish it.
Oh, okay. So, what's your next match against?
Next up is the Jiu-Jitsu World Championships in 8 weeks. It's in California.
Okay.
So then after that, I'll be preparing to fight again, and that will be in October.
Okay.
So October is the next MMA fight, but the next competition I'm doing is the Jiu-Jitsu World Championships.
Okay. All the best for that, brother. All the best for that. Yeah. When is it? The next match? At which organization?
It's for Jiu-Jitsu or for MMA?
The MMA.
For MMA, it's for caged aggression.
The same one. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see. After that, we'll do some contract negotiations and see what's next after that. After the next fight, I think maybe I'll fight for them again. Maybe, who knows? I want to get in the Bellator or the UFC. Actually, I want to get into whoever's paying the most. But I see Bellator has some good promise to it. So I am definitely looking at Bellator.
Oh, okay. At what age did you start training in MMA, bro? And
started MMA. Officially, I started training MMA at 19. But honestly, I feel like I've been doing it my whole life because, like, my whole life I've been fighting and getting my ass whooped, different things, jumped, and then I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna learn how to fight. And like the way I even got into MMA was, so I was 14 years old, and it was short time. And I didn't know shit about MMA. Like, I actually thought these dudes are crazy for doing MMA. Like, when I see these dudes are nuts. So, one day, it was like after summer school or something, me and my buddies were just hanging out.
Yeah.
And this kid, he's a wrestler. He's like a stud wrestler. Super good, like, has all the accolades.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, let's fight. Let's put on the gloves and fight. I'm used to fighting with the gloves on because I have an older brother, and me and his friends would always throw the gloves on the box. So I had no problem fighting. So this time it was an MMA fight.
Just looking at you, man, you're a monster of a man. On a welterweight, you're like 6'2". How much you are? 6'2". Oh my god.
They say 6'2" on there, but they measured it wrong. I'm 6'4".
Oh my god. That's a big welterweight, man. That's why I feel like you're really gonna be a great fighter. That's why, like, from 6'2", oh my god, you're like a monster of a man. And were your parents supportive of it when you started it? The whole MMA?
No, but they knew that I was gonna do it because it was like, all right. So when the dude he asked me to fight, and so we fought, and that was my first time ever having like any type of MMA experience, and I got my ass whooped. Even though it was just us in the backyard. This guy was like a legit wrestler, and we just put on the UFC gloves, and he took me down. He whooped my ass, fucking ground and pounded me.
Okay.
And there, from that moment on, I was like, all right, I'm gonna fucking learn this shit. And so then things start to escalate. I'm a teenager in high school, and I'm constantly getting into fights. Like I'm constantly doing these backyard fights with my buddies, and I actually got in trouble at school for doing this. And so my parents were like, what are you doing, this and that? And I told my dad, I'm like, no, this is what I'm gonna do as a job. Like, we're watching UFC one day, I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that. Like, all right, watch.
I believe in you, brother. I believe in you, man. You just do all.
But it's like you can't stop a man with the dream, So eventually, over time, they're like, all right, there's no stopping this dude, so we're gonna support him. So that's how it goes, Like my mom, she doesn't want me to fight, but she loves me and she supports me no matter what, because she knows this is what I'm gonna do, and she sees the work that I put in day in, day out. She sees me when I'm beat up and banged up and tired and I don't want to train, and she sees the whole thing. So it's like they know the type of work I put into this, and they support.
Okay, yeah. So like, did you get straight into MMA, or did you train in other like boxing, Muay Thai before that?
So I never before my first official martial art I trained was wrestling. I got my ass whooped when I was younger. I was a freshman in high school, and then I started wrestling because I knew I was going to do MMA. So then I wrestled for a couple years in high school, and then right after high school I started doing jiu-jitsu. But before, I would say that I actually started out boxing because even though I wasn't training, like it was just me and my brothers in the backyard boxing, looking up YouTube videos. That's all we would do. Like have like a legit trainer, but
my god, that's it.
Yeah, boxing for sure, 100%. Because it just be me and my older brother and his friends, and just constantly throwing on the boxing gloves, fighting, boxing all the time. That's just what we would do,
My man. So like, what are your ultimate goals, brother? Ultimate goals, like the final peak.
That's the thing, like there's peak, because you have to keep going. Once you hit it, there's like something else that you have to get. But right now, the next 4 years, what I see for myself is what I dedicate my whole life to every single day is just becoming the top martial artist in the world. And with that, I want to be like the UFC champion or Bellator champion, whatever organization I'm in. I want to be the champion of it, and I want to be established as one of the top martial artists in the world. But my main objectives with this whole thing is just to inspire people.
Oh yeah, you have inspired me, brother. You have. So
my main objective with this whole thing is to inspire people. Through my journey and what it's really all about. Because belts and all that shit, it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? I already feel like a champion. I know I'm a champion to what I've been through in my life and what I've came through and the man I am today. So my real objective really is just to inspire people. And I hope that through my journey, I can inspire someone in their life with my journey and with the trials and tribulations I go through and with the triumphs and the victories. I hope that I can inspire other people. That's really what I'm looking to do with this. The belts, that's just extra, it's just bullshit, I already feel like a champion. I already know I'm a champion because everything I've done and everything in my life and where I started to where I'm at now, I know I'm a champion no matter what. Even if I were to never train again, even if I were to never fight again or anything, I'm a champion just because of everything I've learned through this journey up to this point. So
bro, is cage aggression like a major promotion for MMA?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Okay.
It's
so how is it going? Like, going in your first match for such a major promotion? Yeah, against Gabe. Yeah, I mean the nerves. Was it there?
That's the thing. Like, since I compete in jiu-jitsu and I've been competing for so long, there's always nerves. But it's like I know that's just my body being prepared. So, like for me, I've been visualizing this so long. This whole journey, I've been visualizing it every single day in my life since I was 14 years old. I'm 23 years old now. So
you're pretty young.
Everything that happens,
pretty young boy.
Everything that happens, it's like I expect it to happen. And so, like, when the fight happened, like, I was back there fight day. You know, I see people are nervous and everything, and I don't really get nervous. Like, I just feel my body preparing to fight, and no matter what, I don't give a fuck what happens. No matter what, if I win, cool. If I lose, cool. Because no matter what, I'm not stopping until I get what I'm fucking in this for. So, like, anything that happens to me, there's a book that I read called Zen and the Art of Happiness, and it talks about how everything that happens is the best possible thing that can happen, and that's the mindset that I take into this, and it fucking really relaxes me, and because I know that no matter what, I'm gonna fucking get up. If I were to get knocked out in a fight, or if I were to lose, or whatever, I know that I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna figure it out until it fucking works. So I just don't give a fuck. Like, when it's time to go, I put in the fucking work, and then when it's fight day, whatever happens, happens. Fuck it, you know? I know that I'm going to get up the next shit, and I'm going to keep going. I know that my family will always love me. My coaches and my team will always love me. So I don't really get nervous in that sense. Like, only thing that maybe I get a little nervous about is, like, coming out unscathed, or coming out, you know, making sure that I'm safe and my opponent's safe. But, at the end of the day, I know that my body's prepared, so... And I know that whatever happens to me is the best thing that can happen. So that's the mindset that I have going into this. It's been working for me so far. So
it has, bro. So I'm always fascinated by your weight cut. Like how much does it drain on your body? How much does it like affect on your body? You're pretty big. You're pretty big for welterweight.
Yeah, the weight cut's no joke. Like, I cut from. Like, I'm a huge welterweight, so...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you're ready to go on heavyweight or light heavyweight or something like that.
And maybe but as long as I stay disciplined, it's good. So the weight cut for me is usually from 190 to 170, or 195 to 170, it just depends. But yeah, I just have to stay very disciplined and very focused, and as long as I do that, for the 4-week, 6-week camp, then it all works out. But the weight cut, I mean, it's tough. It's cool. It's alright.
But you have to do it as a fighter, right?
I've been doing it for so long, like with jiu-jitsu and wrestling, preparing for it for so long, that it's just like part of the game as well. And also, I don't get to a point where it's like too bad. Like with my weight cut, I make sure that it's a big weight cut, but really it's not a big weight cut, because I do it over a period of time. So I do it over like a month. So if I'm losing 2 pounds every week, at the end of the month, that's my weight's way down. And then, maybe last week I'd be at 180. So I really only have to cut 10 pounds of water, and 10 pounds of water is not that much. Some guys are cutting 30 pounds and that. I'm not doing that. Make sure
I've seen a lot of fighters, like they don't cut weight in a proper way, and they just fade out at the last moment.
The number one thing for me with this whole thing is keeping myself safe, keeping myself healthy, and and I make sure that I suffer today so I don't have to suffer tomorrow. So it means if I have to eat, like when I was to wait for that fight, I was training 3 times a day, and I was eating 1 meal a day. So like I felt weak in the walk train, but when it was time to fight, I felt like an animal because I had been through it. And it just made my mind so strong that I know that the other guy is doing what I'm doing, and when we go into the cage and I'm way bigger than him, I know because fighting's psychological. So And I go there to know that he didn't put the work I put in, and he can see that, and he knows that, and I know that. It all. Well, then he might be tough at first, but then he's getting punched in the face. Now he's getting tired. Now it's mine. Like, oh shit, this dude's an animal. Fuck, look at they such a big welterweight. Fuck, and I'm just keep putting pressure on, and they just mentally break. And I've studied the game, every single aspect of this game, for a very long time. Like, you can see it, you know what I mean? Like, look at my Instagram, for example.
Yeah, right? I know. I know, bro.
I have one fight. I have one fight. I'm telling you, dude, I'm gonna fucking take over the game. I have one fight, and look at the numbers I'm doing already.
Yeah, that's great, man.
The numbers I've done on YouTube as well. I was doing major numbers on YouTube. Like, I was doing pretty big numbers on YouTube. My YouTube account, I took it down. And now I'm starting
really?
Up. Yeah, I'm starting up where I'm going to be documenting my whole journey. And I'm actually working on a documentary right now called Now or Never.
Okay.
And that's a mindset I've adopted through my life, just looking back at my life. And it's basically, it's a fight documentary, but it's not about that. It's about, one of the biggest lessons I've learned in my life is, like, there's only the now, you know what I mean? Like, this moment creates the next moment. So, like, with this documentary, it's called Now or Never, the idea is that you have now or never, you know what I mean? So you gotta, whatever you're chasing in your life, you have to do it fucking now and fucking make it happen. And, because you're always now, you know what I mean? You're always now. So this documentary is going to be coming out, you know, probably after my next fight. Like, maybe, it's going to be based on, I have a lot of content right now, but it's going to be based on a lot of that, and then it's going to be coming out right after my next fight. And, yeah, look out for that. It's going to be a good documentary. It's not just about fighting, because I'm not just a fighter, you know what I mean? I'm a lot of different things. Just more than that. Artist as well. Hold on one sec, I'll show you some of my art.
Yeah. Sure, bro.
Yeah, I'm an artist as well. Like, that's how I started out. My first love in life was painting, or drawing and painting, and I do a lot of different shit. So, with the martial arts, it's just like, I do a lot of fucking art, and I do a lot of different shit. So, with this documentary that's coming out, it's like, with the documentary coming out, it's like, not just about fighting, because I'm about more than just fighting. I'm more than just a fighter. I'm many things, and I'm going to show that I'm a martial artist. I don't like to consider myself a fighter. I consider myself a martial artist. Like Bruce Lee, you know, look at him, he's a fucking triple martial artist.
Yeah, I know.
Different.
Who doesn't know?
He's a martial artist, you know? And that's what I want to bring to this game, and that's what I want to show to the kids, and, you know, hopefully inspire some people along the way. And yeah, man, that's what it's all about.
Bro, do you consider coming in movies anytime, like, in the future?
Every single thing, I'm shooting for every opportunity. Anything that give me, I'm fucking taking it. All of it. Give me fucking movies, I'm running that shit. That's why we're on a podcast right now. You know what I mean? This is the second podcast I've done, but everything that comes, I've done acting classes as well when I was in college, because I knew that this would be a thing. Like, when I become successful as a fighter, these opportunities are going to come, you know, whether it be for acting, different things. So at heart, I'm an artist, you know what I mean? That's what I am, I'm an artist, because that's, you know, like, that's my shit. I'm an artist in all forms: painting, drawing, acting, fighting. Honestly, fighting is acting. That's what I think. That's what I think. Fighting is kind of acting in a way, because these guys, so, for example, like, fighting psychologically, and it's like, whoever believes in themselves the most and puts in the most work, and come fight day, is able to believe in himself deep enough, is usually the one who's going to win. But it's like, it is acting, because some guys who go out there are terrified. Well, most guys are terrified. It's like, but who's going to believe it? It's a chess match. Like, it's like poker. It's like, alright, maybe this guy's shitting his pants but on the outside, he looks like a fucking savage. He looks like fearless. Maybe this guy is actually fearless on the inside. He looks like he's shitting his pants. You know what I mean? So it's like fighting, acting are very similar, and fighting and art are very similar. All these things come together in my mind. I piece them together because I started out as just a artist, just an art kid. So that's on it.
So your last words, like, what are your predictions on this Tony and Khabib fight? You know what?
Khabib. Third round KO. Yeah, Khabib. I like his style a lot. I study this game deeply, and there's something special about Khabib. Like, he's just ragdoll.
He's scary, man. He's just scary.
He's skilled from every angle. And Khabib, I got him one. I'm not even gonna watch the fight tonight because like my whole life is fighting. So for me, like I relax, I just watch movies or paint or listen to some music, some relaxing music. So I used to watch every single fight. I used to not miss any fights. But now it's like that's what I do every single day. So it's kind of like I like to watch.
It's just a day for you.
Fight. Yeah, I like to watch McGregor fight a lot, or John Jones. I like to watch those guys fight, but I'll probably watch the fights tomorrow. After everybody's already watched them, I'll probably watch it and see what Khabib is doing and take some tips and hints. But yeah, I got Khabib winning. Who's the co-main event?
Co-main event. Let me check. Khabib.
Tony's still joke as well, though. Don't get me wrong, he's a beast, but I just got Khabib. He's on our level.
Yeah, Tony is like really unpredictable, I think. Tony, I don't know where he strikes from. He's just awesome. But I think Khabib is really good.
Yeah, special fighter right there.
Oh, I think it's Rose Namajunas versus Joanna Jędrzejczyk. But I cannot pronounce her names. Joanna.
Let's see. I got Rose winning again.
Rose winning again.
Yeah, for sure. She's on the wave right now as well. I feel like in this fight game, so Joanna's been fighting a long time, Rose has been fighting a long time, but Joanna's been champion a long time. And even though they're young, it's like, even though Joanna's young, she's been in the game for a long time, and you can see in these fighters, there's something about it. There's like an energy that they bring, and you can see it and feel it. Like Gregor, when he was coming up, there's a certain energy he like. I'm like, okay, this is the fucking guy. And
I feel the same about you, man. You're like different, bit different.
But you still undeniable, you know what I mean? And I can see it in my life. It's crazy. Like every single day is changing. It's fucking nuts, man. It's like everywhere I go in my life right now, everyone like knows me. It's fucking weird. Like you in life, like you can feel when your energy and shit is changing, and that's what it is right now. Through all the hard work, through all the fucking belief I put in myself, through all the trials and tribulations, and that are gonna continue to happen as well, because I just feel like no matter what comes my way, no matter what hits me, I'm not stopping and I'm not fucking giving up. And that having that and having learned that, it just gives me this power and this like this feeling like I can fucking take on anything. I feel like fucking unstoppable right now, and it's not even nowhere near fight time yet. Just wait, when October rolls around, it'll be a different animal, and when after the Worlds and Jiu-Jitsu happens, you'll see I'm gonna be posting that as well, and many things on the way, and I'm glad to fucking be on your podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man. You just made my day. Hope you go all the way, man. All the way.
All the way.
And
go.
All the best for your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and your next MMA match. Thank you very much.
To the top we go. Hey, brother. Also, check me on YouTube. Just type in emmanueliadzoh. I'm gonna be posting a lot of content, so you guys can go on this journey with me. Instagram, of course, you know. And yeah, man, emannueliadzoh on Instagram as well.
I'm there, bro. I am there. Thank you very much, my man. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, we will come with another exciting episode. Thank you very much. And we are really sorry for the hindrance in the video. It won't happen next time. I really apologize sincerely for that. Thank you very much. Keep supporting.